Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iChat Reviewers. In this video, I'm going to go over Face ID and a questionable video that shows a 10-year-old unlocking his mom's iPhone 10 with his face. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's kind of blowing up on the internet right now because everyone's saying that Face ID is not secure, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's terrible. There was a mask, as you can see down here, that spoofed it. I guess yesterday they put up that video, it went viral. And now there's a 10-year-old kid that's able to unlock his mom's iPhone with his face. Now, right off the bat, you can see they do look really similar. And obviously he's still a kid, so as he grows and matures, I'm sure his face will look much different than his mom's, but obviously he's a 10-year-old, so his face probably is very similar to his parents. With that said though, this shouldn't happen, and I'm gonna roll the clip here. You guys can see this happen. I'm gonna mute her just so that we don't have to hear that. So she's got an iPhone 10. She set it up. Let's put it in 2x speed because that's how I watch my videos. This kid's a little weird. So she unlocks it. You can see, boom, she got in. Okay, now she hands it to her kid. It's locked. Puts it up to his face. Unlocks it. So yeah, okay, it does work. It doesn't appear that there were any cuts in that video, but unless they're professional editors, that's probably a legit video. However, one thing that wasn't really addressed is if you just trained your Face ID, first of all, we don't know if she trained it properly. Second of all, I did read somewhere that they think that there was bad lighting when she first trained Face ID, and apparently she did it again later on in better lighting, and it did not pick up her son's face. So I'm not sure how true that part of the statement is, but I do think that the Face ID, well, I know that the Face ID system learns your face kind of over time and adapts. And so the first time you scan your face, it needs to be a good scan. After that, as you use it, throughout the day, throughout the week, it will learn your facial features better. Like if you start to grow a beard or something, and it will distinguish between you and someone else way better. So it kind of does do some machine learning. So if she just programmed her face into this and her kid that looks very similar to her starts using it, like let's say the next scan, as you can see, she did one scan of her face there, unlocked, gave it to her kid and it unlocked. It could still be kind of in the learning stages and unlocked because of that. So we don't know the full story behind this, but from what it seems, it could just be because they do look very similar. I mean, you can't deny that they look similar, not like twins, but it's just kind of weird. And then you can see down here, according to his parents, he was even able to unlock his father's iPhone 10, but only on one attempt, which he has since been unable to replicate. So either they all look very similar, or their phones had just kind of got programmed with their face. Now everyone's gonna go out and say, okay, Face ID sucks. Where's Touch ID? It's way more secure. But everyone seems to be under the impression that fingerprints are unique. Fingerprints are not unique. You take any criminal justice class, they will tell you the first thing about fingerprints is they're not unique. A lot of people can have the same fingerprint. Like there's a very good chance that someone else, at least one other person, has the same fingerprint as you. So Touch ID, not more secure than Face ID. It's just that everyone's trying to bash Face ID right now. And this is basically just confirmation bias. There's two videos now, this one and the mask. Those are the two videos right now that show, oh, Face ID is terrible. It can be unlocked with, someone else's face, a mask, my kid's face, whatever. You really have to take it with a grain of salt, take a step back and realize, okay, this is a brand new technology, and each of these cases has their own specific set variables that we don't really know. We don't know how long ago she set up this phone. We don't know any backstory behind this. So before we go off saying Face ID sucks, and before we go off praising Face ID, we really need to understand what actually went on here, and we just don't have the information available to us, at least right now. Maybe they'll do another follow-up video explaining it, but for right now, honestly, Face ID is great. I like it. I use it every day on my iPhone 10, and it works pretty well overall. So I'm pretty happy with it. Leave a comment down below on your guys' thoughts on the security of Face ID. But that's all I got for this video, guys. If you liked it, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.